All right, my man. We got the LILJ here. This is Coach Wink. I'm interviewing a young man who I know his family really well. It's the first time I've spoken to Ryan, but Ryan Kiernan, he's a Chaminade defenseman, just committed to Hofstra University. A little fun fact, I heard that your dad played hoops there. Is that true, Ryan?
Yes, it is.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
You're going to play a varsity sport at the same school as your old man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what year he played there?
Graduated in 94, maybe 93 or 94.
Okay, that's cool. Do you know who his coaches were when he was at Hofstra in hoops?
I know Jay Wright was there when he was there, so
Is he the head man?
I don't know if he was head or not, but he was there.
Oh, he's the man, Jay Wright, and he lived in Rockville Center too. Did you know that where you live?
Yep.
Yeah, he's the man. That's pretty cool. So obviously, I would imagine you grew up playing a little bit of hoops. I know your cousins; they were big hoopers.
Yep.
So where'd you play CYO?
St. Agnes.
Okay, you must have had some good battles against some of the other churches around, huh? Who was your big rivalry game?
St. Anne's.
Really?
City, yeah.
Garden City kids. Okay, so they were so that's the kids that are now seniors, 21s.
Yep.
Okay, who's some of the better Garden City kids back then? You remember?
I know one kid I play with now on Chaminade, Phil Yonderly. He's very good.
You're both on the hoop team at Chaminade together?
Yeah.
Now, how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
You're 6'2". Okay. So what are you? What are you? Are you like a forward?
I'm like right in the middle, like guard forwardish.
Like a 2 or a 3?
Yeah.
Okay. How's the squad look this year?
Looking pretty good. First game's on Friday, and then we roll through 3 games a week.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. And you just playing the parochials on the island and then Queens?
Just people in the Catholic League.
Okay, so like besides St. Anthony's in Kellenberg and St. Dom's and St. Mary's, you play like Christ the King or no?
No, we don't play them this year.
Oh, do you usually play them?
Yeah, got them on the schedule.
Yeah, some of the city schools are really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So now, is your first love basketball or lacrosse?
That's a tough question, but I think I gotta go with lacrosse.
Really?
Yeah.
Because for those of the people out there that don't know it, Ryan's got a lot of cousins that are lacrosse players. It's funny how the Kiernan name, when you go back to your dad's generation, was known for basketball. And it seems like the Kiernan name now is known for lacrosse. You got Jake and Patrick, and then your 2 girl cousins, the Cold Spring Harbor girls, right?
Yeah.
Is it one at GW? Where's the other one?
One is going to Fairfield as a 26. She's gonna graduate Fairfield in 2026.
Got it. That's pretty cool. So you got a lot of Kiernans playing lax. Now they were really good basketball players too, the girls.
Yeah.
Because I think Cold Spring Harbor made a run. You have a cousin who's where? She's a GW. She's like a senior.
Yeah, she graduated last year. She's done there.
She's in the work world now.
Yeah, I think she's getting a degree at Hofstra, graduate degree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So take me through. I know. Obviously, with COVID and everything, it affected your recruiting process for lacrosse. Take me through your process. I know you were looking at Union at one point because I was talking to your uncle, which is a great Division III school. What ended up making you make your decision to go to Hofstra?
When I was on the phone or Zoom with Coach Tierney, presented it very well. I thought it would be a great fit after hearing what he had to say. And he runs the program very well. It's a great program. He's a legend over there and a legend in the lacrosse world. And it just caught my eye and I decided to go play for him.
Now, did you ever go to any of their camps, like basketball camps or anything?
No, but I've played a couple basketball games there and I've played a couple of lacrosse games on campus. So,
have you met any of the players? You know any of the guys on the team?
I know of 2 kids who were friends with one of my cousins, but other than that, not yet because of COVID and everything, but I'm sure I'll meet them soon.
I'll introduce you to a great kid who is Heggs. Heggs should be there when he's a defenseman. His name is Tim Hegarty. He's a Farmingdale kid. He's awesome. Just a great young man. I mean, Tierney's recruited some really good kids over the years. And then Richie Hickus, another Farmingdale kid who's he's a sophomore now, but really a freshman because they get that extra year.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. So any other kids from the island that you know that are going there?
Yeah, I know there's a kid from like Bayville going there, and then another kid from Smithtown, maybe.
Okay. Because I know Coach Tierney loves to recruit Long Island, but he also does a really good job like recruiting Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
New Jersey. How many kids are in your class right now?
Counting me, 11.
Wow. And at what point, when did you start talking to Hofstra? Like, when did that all start?
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, so it was real quick.
Yeah.
And where did he see you play? Did he see you play at the Winter League?
I think he saw film from the Winter League, and yeah,
Yeah, because you played really well in that. I mean, I obviously never saw you play, and I thought well, your defense is, I mean, Chaminade's defense could be one of the best defenses I've seen in a long time.
yeah, our defense is very good. Winter
Very.
League was great. It was very fun to get back out there with the team and great competition, and it was just fun to get back playing.
Yeah, you guys are getting after it. Your defense gets after it.
Yeah, it was fun.
You and Fowler and who else did I see that I was impressed with? The lefty. Who's the lefty? You got a lefty. I'll come up.
LSM,
Yeah.
Kemner,
Yep.
and then Andrew Rooney
Yep. And Rooney.
down close with us.
And your goalies were ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
Berger
Alex
played great.
yeah,
And
Alex and Dan.
Zepp could be the best goalie on the island.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen a kid as good as Zepp. And Berger's legit too. I mean,
yeah,
Chaminade just spits out goalies and face-off kids. It's ridiculous.
yeah. It's
I mean,
it's
Rodriguez is the best
factory.
face-off kid in the league.
Yeah, it's like a factory.
That kid's ridiculous. And then the kid Lynch is awesome.
Yeah, he's a machine.
It's unbelievable. And you got some senior class. I mean, there's a lot of kids that people don't know about because they haven't played at Chaminade yet that are going to play big time lacrosse.
Yeah.
I mean, so I guess you think with the LILJ should cover that St. A game this year?
That's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a
a
war.
dog fight. Yeah,
Those are my favorite games. My favorite games are the St. A Chaminade games.
it's gonna be fun.
You guys get after it. It's cool. So now, what's your basketball season looking like? How long are you going? When is it? It starts this week, but when does it go till?
So we have our first game, as I said, Friday, and then we have like a abbreviated like 6-week season. So we'll go to like the middle of March, and we'll have playoffs, and then it'll be over. Then lacrosse starts mid-April.
Okay, so you'll have some time then. Oh, that's good. You get to fit it all in. Now, are you guys playing football also? What are you doing with football?
Yeah, football and basketball overlap. So I had to choose one and figure it out, which was.
Oh, so you couldn't play both?
Yeah, no, they're not allowing us to play both.
Really? What'd you play in football?
I played linebacker.
Really? So you're the toughest, Kiernan?
I don't know if I'd say that, but
I'm gonna text Jake and Patrick and ask them. So you got to take me when you guys are out in the North Fork and you're playing. You're like you had to have some epic like basketball games on the driveway.
oh yeah, yeah. Play for hours. Feet would be torn up. It would just be battles back and forth. 2v2s, 3v3s. We play horse, knockout, all those games.
And there's no crying, right? You told Sean
no.
crying.
Yeah. If you cry, you're kicked out. You gotta walk away.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. I know your Uncle JK really well. He's to me, he's a legend, a legendary basketball. Does your dad coach your CYO team also like Jake, like John?
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he coached me up until 7th grade, I think.
And did he have really good out of bounds plays?
Yeah, we were in the same one for like 6 years, 7 years, 5, 6 years.
Until they could stop it, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. I love JK's out of bounds plays. I used to copy them for out of bounds plays in lacrosse. You could do that. You could steal basketball out of bounds plays under the basket and run them from X.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Right.
Similar game, just with sticks and more people on the field.
I'm going to tell you a great story. So your older cousin, Jake, when he was getting recruited by Drexel, for those people out there that don't know it, Ryan's older cousins who played at St. Thomas, Jake and Patrick, both played at Drexel. Matter of fact, Patrick's still at Drexel. And then he's got they have another brother, Shawnee, who went to Chaminade. I guess he couldn't get into St. Thomas, so he picked Chaminade.
Guess so.
Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. So Jake was being recruited, and I was sitting next to Brian Volker, who ended up being his college coach. And the first thing Brian said to me is, "He plays basketball, doesn't he?" And I was like, "Yep." I said, "How can you tell?" And he goes, "The way he plays off ball and his angles, it's all basketball, right? You play off ball and you turn your body. You've been doing that in basketball since you're like in third grade, right?"
Exactly.
It's funny, man. I tell all these parents, make sure your kids play basketball. If you want to be great at lacrosse, you got to play basketball. Have you felt it helped you over the years?
Yeah, definitely. Even with like footwork and like off-ball defense, especially like you said, and even communication with the rest of the team. You got to do the same thing in basketball. Got to protect the paint like you protect like the crease in lacrosse. So,
any other guys on the Lax team play hoops?
So Andrew Rooney did. He played for 2 years, but he got hurt. So then he just stuck with lacrosse. And then Connor McCabe, the attackman.
Yeah, he's good, that kid.
Yeah.
Where's he going to Marquette?
Yeah, he's going to Marquette.
Yeah, I like that kid's game. Yeah, I got to see him play. It was cool. A lot of that. What I love about the league is you get to see a lot of kids over many days. Mm-hmm. So you get to really enjoy their game. Like the kid Machado Rodriguez. I mean, he's a machine. The LILJ is going to pump him up if that kid doesn't make the Under Armour team.
Yeah.
Have you seen kids that can beat that kid consistently?
The only kid I've seen beat him was Will Lynch, but they go back and forth in practice, and even when we play in the summer on Express versus 91, it's just back and forth. It's like pretty even the whole time.
Lynch Lynch is also Lynch is a really good two-way midi.
Yeah.
So he's going to play more two-way and just take face-offs when you need him?
I think so.
Yeah. He's a very good face-off kid too, but I could see that kid literally not being a face-off kid because he's such a good two-way midi.
Yeah.
His little brother's good too.
Yeah. He's got two younger brothers.
What's his name?
Gavin, and then Jude is
Jude.
The one that shot
Jude was the guy. Yeah, Jude. Oh, he has a Gavin Lynch too? Is there a little one?
Yeah, he's the youngest. He's pretty good.
Got it. Yeah, Jude was the kid I saw. He played on the other Chaminade team, which was good. We got to see some of the young guns and the kids that were coming up and stuff. How many guys you carry on Chaminade? We have 50 kids on that team?
Just under 50, yeah.
Like a college roster.
Exactly, yeah. Coach Moran does a great job, choosing his team, picking who he wants, then working us like no other coach I've seen, and he runs like a college program.
Oh yeah, Coach Moran is a legend, dude. He is an absolute legend. I think they should build a statue and put it on the campus of that man. It's unbelievable what he's done for Chaminade. Forget what he's done for Chaminade lacrosse. What he's done for Chaminade lacrosse players.
Yeah.
And help them through life. Yeah, I used to send Corey when he was a little boy to the camp. Did you ever go to the camp?
Yeah.
Have you worked it yet?
Not yet, but if it happens this summer, I'm sure I'll be there working in the summer.
The best fundamental camp any kid can go to. You want to learn fundamentals of lacrosse, you go to Chaminade. And the best part of the camp was at the end of the day, they went into the pool.
Go in the pool, yep.
Jumping off the high dive.
Yep.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's
cool
perfect.
Experience. Have you enjoyed the school?
Yeah, the school is great. It was like one of the best decisions of my life to go there. Been a great 3.5 years, and we're almost done. It flew by very quick.
Yeah, and no school prepares their kids for college better than Chaminade. Academically, it's through the roof. It's such a great school. What do you think you're going to study at Hofstra?
I'm going to go to the business school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you think? You're going to be a finance guy?
Something like that.
Yeah? Is that what your old man does?
He's a firefighter, my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a firefighter in the Kiernan family.
Yeah.
Where's his house?
In the Bronx.
No way.
Yeah.
That's funny. One of my best buddies growing up in Cold Spring, he was a firefighter in the Bronx, and he went to Chaminade when he was a kid. Guy Joe Pagari, his son Kevin, played at Carolina, and he was my best buddy when our kids were growing up. And we took all the kids one day to the firehouse in the Bronx, man. Nobody makes better pasta dinners than a firefighter. Did you ever hang out at the firehouse?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times because it's right near Yankee Stadium. So we'd go there before, chill out there for a little bit, then head down to Yankee Stadium, watch a couple Yankee games.
Are you guys big Yankee fans?
Yeah.
So what are your teams? Are you a Knick fan?
Yep.
They're looking good. They're looking like they're going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. They got some work to do, but I mean, they look pretty good from the past couple of years. Definitely better.
I like Quickly.
Yeah, I love Quickly.
Right?
Yeah.
The Rose pickup looked good. I mean, he looked good in
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah.
So what's your number one sports team if you can only root for one team?
I'd probably root for the Giants. I love watching football, but it's tough rooting for them.
They're going to be better, bud. I like Judge.
Yeah.
I think they're in good hands now. I think the guy, steering the ship is going to do a good job.
Yeah, everything's coming together for them.
So you were a big football guy?
What's up? Sorry, cut out.
You were a big football guy growing up?
Yeah. Yeah, I loved football. And then
And did you choose basketball just because you had to choose one, or why did you?
Yeah, I mean, basketball started before, and I couldn't choose both. And I think football may run into the spring farther than they expected, so wouldn't want to miss any lacrosse. So
Any lacrosse players playing football?
I think there may be a couple. I'm not sure exactly who or how many kids, but there's definitely some kids that are on the lacrosse team that are going to play football.
Isn't there some crossover with the coaches though? Does Coach Moran still coach football? He used to.
Yeah, he used to. He doesn't do it anymore. And then I don't think there's any more crossover from the coaches.
Okay, so there's no more coaches that are
Yeah.
coaching both. Okay, that makes sense. And it's just for this year, God willing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I'm the oldest. I have a younger sister and 2 younger brothers.
Youngest, give me the grades.
One's a freshman at Sacred Heart, one's in 8th grade, and one is in 6th grade.
Are they following in the Chaminade footsteps, the little guys?
My brother that's in 8th grade is going to Kallenberg, and we'll see where my youngest brother goes.
Gotcha. So the Kiernan family, man, through and through, the parochial.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Maggie's getting married, right?
Yep.
That's cool. That's exciting. Well, that's I'm happy for you, man. I got to tell you something. I was really, really surprised. Not surprised that you were a really good lacrosse player, but very surprised at the talent level that the Chaminade boys brought to the Winter League. I mean, you guys were really juiced up to get out in the field. It looked like you hadn't, your energy level was at like a middle of season form.
Yeah. I just bring that to the spring and finish some business in May and June.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll definitely be out watching you play. So we'll definitely be at the St. A game and we'll be rooting for another great game. We were at that Brennan O'Neill game when he ripped the net. I think it was a 13-12 game or something like that.
Yeah.
Were you at that game?
Yeah, I was there.
I know it didn't. I know Chaminade was. I mean, that was a great game. I mean, it went both ways, that game. That could have went either way.
It was back and forth all game.
O'Neill's just generational though.
Yeah, he's very good.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if you guys can turn the tide this year.
100%.
All right, we're gonna put this interview up and do some clips and let the world know a little bit about Ryan Kiernan and the Chaminade boys. Okay.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So we're gonna be posting this up and then getting it out to the world. So check it out. And then Ryan, if we wish you a great basketball season and obviously a great lacrosse season.
Thank you very much.
All right, nice talking to you, buddy.
Nice talking to you. It was great to get on here.
Take care.
Talk to you later.